the voices inside my head. See voices behind the wall, uplifting the underdog. We fighting above the law.
Hey y'all. Hello. Hey Punksy, Laura, Marsha, Sonia, Darzilla, Sam I Am, Fluffy Pink Socks, both cousins, welcome. Did I say Darzilla? Lori, Sunshine. I'm just finishing a text to Benny. He's checking in on Mr. Share.
Hello, everybody. I don't have COVID apparently, but I am sick as hell.
You're gonna retest tomorrow, but yeah, it's probably just the flu because yesterday was it where I told you, or the day before yesterday, I was like, I'm not feeling good. I feel like I'm getting sick, but I didn't get as bad as him.
Yeah, last night I started to feel kind of achy and yeah, now I just took my temperature. It's 100.
You're gonna test again tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, we have 14 more tests.
Yeah. So he calls the hospital and says, "Can I come grab some tests, or how can I get a test?" Right? And she told him they're inside the hospital door or whatever. And so I could see him in the window and he's looking, he takes one and he's like, I saw him grab 2 thinking we both get one. Then I saw him grab 3 and I was like, okay, he wants the extra.
Yeah.
Then he comes out to the truck with them and I'm reading them. I'm like, each box has 5 tests in them. And I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, so we got plenty.
I said, we're doing a COVID test giveaway. Hey, Bunny B, Cotton, Canoobs, Rose Star, Penny with a Thought, Debbie, Yoper, Glenn, Little Dove, Trio Girl, Sherry, Peaches, JD, and Shuby Mom probably be in here soon. Trulia might be listening, but is at work and probably can't chat yet, or she'll be in here later. But in case she's listening, hello, Trulia Beach. We love you. It's probably nice and warm in Florida, and I'm cold. Angel talks too fast. I saw you did something today that is on my top of list to catch up on today. Hey, Ashley, Cindy, good evening. You drank a neuro sleep drink. I'm hanging in there. Oh, shit. Okay, so we're racing the clock. Just got done with work. I paid $20 for 2 COVID tests a few weeks back. They're free here. You get 5 at a time. I was almost going to reschedule this live because my tummy has been hurting a little bit. So I don't know what we got. I got free COVID tests through USPS. They offer them free here. Oh, that's nice. So my son called me today because he's been taking his gun safety and he had his field day test today. My man, Seth. Well, I don't know if he likes me to call him man anymore because he's 14 almost. But oh well, my man. He passed his gun safety. He only got 3 wrong out of 50 questions, passed the field test. So that's pretty exciting in our world. I'm super proud of him. That's not bad. He's been hunting all his life, you know. Thank you, Sandra. Welcome. I don't know why people would pay for a COVID test. That's why I was like, if we grab a few more, we could I remember Cardi B saying something like she had to pay $1,000 each test and she was bitching about it. I was like, I'm going to grab a bunch. I'm going to find Cardi B's. Maybe she'll pay me for saving her some money. Because we got 15 grand of COVID tests in the cupboard, 14 grand now, if that's the truth. Got yours on Amazon. Boyfriend had a big baby and wanted them. Boyfriend is a big baby. I'm like, what's that mean that? Just heading out. Just heard about the glow sticks you donated for the vigil. You're the bomb. So awesome. Thank you. I'm going to send her when YouTube pays me sometime like after the 21st, I'm going to donate another $30. She wanted the glow bracelets too. So I'll email her and see if she's got those yet. If not, then we'll hopefully be able to get those for her as well, or for everyone going. Like I said, not everyone likes her, and that's fine. But it doesn't matter. Like, it's a good thing what they're doing. So, and I think people, honestly, I don't know how they could possibly hate on that, other than they just hate the person so damn bad. They're not thinking about the bigger picture and what is standing for, what it means, right? So I told Betty today that you were blocked. She emailed me. That's why she emailed me. She said I was blocked, but I'm not anymore. And she sent me a screenshot. It shows I'm unblocked. So thank you for that, by the way. And she said she'd still love to do a coffee with Mr. Cher one morning too, or both of us, or whatever she's more comfortable with. So again, we don't have to agree with what each others are doing. Me and Bullhorn Buddy are not besties, and we certainly don't talk like we are. It's just been a message here or there. I think 3 times ever we've conversated. That's it. So, but I think that while I don't like all of her content, she doesn't like all of mine. I'm sure of it. Nobody does. Even my biggest supporters. Cotton Candy's probably not even proud of everything I've done. Nobody can be. We all put our own, like, this is our platforms, and we can only put out what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't control what people put out. They can't control what I put out. But to hate on planning this for June 15th in Summer's name is just, in my opinion, that is ridiculous, and it's missing the point altogether. So yes, on behalf of Voices Behind the Wall, and of course, Mr. Cher's channels, and all of you guys, I wanted to make sure that since we couldn't be there, we will be there in spirit some way. We helped a little, you know. Coexist, Cotton Candy Boobs. That's the perfect way to say it. Yeah. Okay, you guys. So I'm just going to get into what I've been kind of thinking the last couple days with some good content that creators have put out, and some bullshit content that some horrible creators have put out. I was talking to Mr. Cher about some things, and then I texted Benny one last night. He's probably sleeping when we texted him, but I was like, am I crazy, or like, does this matter? Should I talk about this? And he was like, no, I don't think you're crazy. You know, there's crazier things out there, but with the things that people are putting out, number one, well, I remember top of my head, hey, Tina Bobina, Vexing Vixen, who else came in here? Miss Mala, Benny B, I can't remember if I said hello to you. Hello. Blonde Bunny, hello. Did I say hello to Peaches? I can't remember. Hi, Ashley. I've been watching you for just over a year, but I'm one of your silent viewers. I really enjoy your streams. Keep up the good work. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for commenting tonight. Hi, Tina. I hate when people think they have to be silent. And even I get like that. Like, if there is a video that Bullhorn, I am so sorry. I seriously don't mean to do that. There's just something with my mouth. Like, my brain and my mouth aren't working, because I can't even say John Bon Jovi without slowing it down like that, or it comes out Bon Don Doby all the time. There's just, sometimes my brain and mouth don't work together. Hey, Willows. Oh, is it? Well, dang. He doesn't watch my channel, but definitely he is. He's a good guy. I've once in a live stream had a quick banter with him, but I just love, he's ride or die for Ryan. I like that kind of person. That's a good friend that, you know. Oh, you mean Ryan? No, I'm thinking Ryan Upchurch. What's his best friend's name? Isn't it Ryan? Maybe it's not. Anyway, that's who I thought you were talking about. But Ryan Upchurch's birthday in 3 days. That's awesome. Marshmallow kisses. I go in Betty's morning chats a lot. It's pretty chill in there. And I like some of her mods and subs. And that should be okay. And you shouldn't be harassed because you do that. And so when I find myself like, oh, let's say Bullhorn Buddies channel, if I like a video, if I want to leave a public comment, nobody's going to come for me and say I did wrong. Like, that just doesn't even make sense to me. So I'll leave a comment. And I know that people are going to be watching it. There's been other creators. Oh, look at sharing the comments of so-and-so's channels. I don't comment the ones I don't like. I won't even get through a video that already, if I'm like, oh shit, here we go. I won't even finish it, to be honest with you. But it doesn't matter, even if I'm not on good terms. Let's say I think the creator even dislikes me and has publicly said they dislike me. If they put out a good video, I'm thumbs upping it and I'm leaving a comment. That's just me. And nobody's going to tell me I can't do that, because I'm the boss of me. If you're not going to like me because I left a comment on someone's video and that's reason enough for someone to hate me or not subscribe to me or not watch me, that's not somebody I want on this platform or team of people anyway, because that's very close-minded people, and we're not about that here, are we? So, no, I'll comment whichever videos I want to. I comment Tiffany Marie's Bullhorn Buddies. I think I've even left some on jail, or I do not get along with him. There's not much content I like from that creator. I'll be honest there, but I don't have to. He's got people that do like his content. That's all that matters for that, right? So fuck it. It is what it is. Moving on from there. I want to get into, what was I going to say first? Oh, the statement that I had gotten on behalf of Ronnie Lawson when that whole Zaggy lie happened, when she had on that fake whatever. We're going to go over that a little bit. I hate to do that again, but again, certain things are standing out to me. But people are saying, what statements? Because I said Ronnie Lawson already put out a statement earlier, and he did not tell her to say that, remember? A lot of people are like, what statement did Ronnie put out? Thinking that meant Ronnie had just recently put out a statement. That's not what she meant. She meant that Ronnie had already put out previous statements. He did not give Michelle a statement to give on behalf of him. And yes, Ronnie has given multiple statements to the media, and that's what they're talking about. I think a lot of you got that, but there was some confusion. So just clearing that up. They're talking about the past statements Ronnie has made is the statements Ronnie has made. He certainly didn't make any new ones to give to Michelle. So there's that. Hopefully that clarifies. If people are still going to say whatever, well, it's not directly from Ronnie's mouth. You heard what the lady said. She said, I just talked to Ronnie Lawson and he said whatever. Hello, 6 Up. Don't panic. Hello. Hey, Sharon. Mixed up my words too. Love your honesty and being real. Hey, Lex. In my opinion, Jonesboro isn't talked about enough, and it plays a role in this Summer Wells case. That's a good point. I'll actually write that down. It's what is the other one? I can't believe I'm forgetting the name right now. It is the other place that's always talked about. Gatlinburg. Hi, Zena. If I missed anyone coming in, I'm sorry. Hey, Brandy. Hi, Cindy. Okay. So let me just turn my camera off for a moment while I find some things. Okay. Okay, so let's start with, I guess I want to start with let's do a quick rundown of the timeline that I'm thinking of. We have Chris McDonough that will has confirmed with people that he confirmed with Walgreens that the prescription was picked up at 1:33 p.m. Okay, so 1:33 p.m. Write that down, guys. 1:33 p.m. They claim they did the tobacco stores, grocery shopping, all that. That took supposedly an hour, or that they did that, I guess. So the water hole video, that's another whole thing we got to talk about, is all of these things that we are being shown we're having the upload date. If I am not mistaken, everything is the upload date. So I'm even questioning when she got gone, because everything that was uploaded on June 15th could have been taken at a different time. And like Mr. Cher has said, well, if she went missing, if Summer went missing mysteriously before June 15th, then that means everybody is in on it and whatnot. But I can't help but think that when every single witness or suspect has all changed their stories multiple times in the last 11 and a half months, you guys. And the truth is the truth, and that doesn't change, right? How everybody's stories, Jody Sue's sons, Andy's, Allie's, freaking Andrew's, every single person's story has all changed. The only person that's had the same story throughout is freaking Jose, and it's because he's only talked the one time to the one person. You know? I mean, so let's go with the water hole picture. Wasn't that time stamped noon something? Yeah, 1:33, Brandy, is what I was being told. I don't know if we can confirm that somehow with Chris McDonough, or if any of you are followers with Chris McDonough and want to ask him that. I don't speak to him personally, but that's what I was told by other creators he has paneled up with and stuff. 1:33 p.m. Now, I asked the question, which no one could answer for me. And I'm going to assume no. Just trying to remember back, but I haven't worked at Walgreens in years, many years. Yeah, how old is Seth? 14, 15. So like 15, 16, 17, because I worked there for 5.5 years. So I don't know if the camera would see into the back and be able to pick up Summer or anyone else sitting in the back seat, but for sure it should get the driver's face more clear into the passenger beside the driver. I don't think back. So I'm not sure, would they see Summer on that timestamp at Walgreens at 1:33? And H said the two boys went to work with Dawn. If Summer was with Candace, where is Waylon? Now, okay, I don't know, because Dawn told me conflicting stories. I did hear, yes, the boys were at work with him, but then he also says they weren't at work with him. Here's the thing. He says that he decided, this is nothing. This is all going to play into the timeline. He decided to work later because nobody was home and he didn't want to be home by himself, right? That's what he said. So if the boys went to work with him, and I've asked him this, I can't remember which live, but this is all on lives. I will go through and try and find these, but it's so hard with him because he called on all of our platforms. He called in on nights that weren't even supposed to be about Wells, but he still would call in and, do his freak out. So Don Wells' interviews are scattered throughout all three of our platforms. On July 3rd, 2021, he said he was unclear on where the boys were on June 15th. Okay. So, like I had asked him, if the boys were at home, Candace left the boys at home to clean, you wouldn't be alone when you went home. Your sons would be there, right? Or vice versa. If the boys are at work with you, again, if you went home, you wouldn't be alone, right? And that, I don't think we ever really got a clear answer on that. And I think that's actually when it switched to no, they weren't with him, because he's like, oh yeah, shit, this doesn't make sense. Hi, little light of mine, David, Nikki, I've always thought Waylon was dressed like Summer for the day. That's interesting, because we've certainly seen enough videos, and I won't show them on my platform because they're not appropriate. But we certainly I've seen, and they're out there. Again, I'm not going to share them, but I don't think it's appropriate for a little girl who's past 2 years old to not have a top on. I'm just being real. And to have her out in the lake in boy shorts looking like a boy and taking those pictures and publicly posting them is red flags to me. I would never have done that. I have 2 girls. I would never. In fact, my youngest will probably kill me for saying this, but she was maybe 2, but she's such an outdoorsy person. When I'd put her in her cute little sundresses, she would tear them off and go running around the house, right? But no, we had to keep her. You have to teach a girl what's appropriate and that you are not a boy. You are not the same as a boy. You have to cover up. Past 2 years old, a little girl shouldn't be running around a yard or in a public place swimming without putting a top on. That's my opinion, and I don't care. They had her looking like a boy for a reason in the pond with all the brothers, having all them kids look similar for a reason. I don't deny that. That's weird. Maybe that's normalized in that part, but to me, it's very wrong, especially since we see Summer dancing around a barrel that says for sale. And the dangers of doing that with children online. I love when I wear shirts. Hey, Lucia. Unless Summer just took a cold. No. She's wearing boy shorts and no shirt. And it wouldn't matter to me because some of these, she's older. She's older than 2. She's like 4 or 5, like right up to the time where she went missing with no shirt on. That's not appropriate. And after the age of 2, it doesn't matter. She just takes them off. Just like my daughter, it doesn't matter. You have to put this on. It is a taught thing. And again, maybe that's normal around there, but my kids grew up very country as well in Minnesota, not Tennessee, but you wouldn't find us doing that. It's not appropriate. It's just not, I don't agree with that. But okay, so back to the timeline. Do we know? Hey, Lady Hawk. When my daughter was little and wore dresses, I made sure she kept her legs out. Yep, there's just things you, as a mother with a daughter, you start instilling on them, instilling in them. You are a girl. You need to cover. You need to be ladylike. You know. So. Let me try and find. I thought there was a timestamp for around noon 30 on that video of Hunter and Summer on the TikTok in the water hole. Am I wrong? Let me see if I can pull that up really quick and see if there's a timestamp. But again, just because it was uploaded on the 15th does not mean that it was actually on the 15th. Yeah, I think it was like 12:33. I will get that more nailed down, but let's go with 12:33 at the swim hole. Meds were picked up at 1:33. I want to remind everyone that we're told that grandma went to the ER in the morning when they got up. Don claims it was, he got up for work. They were up and about to go to the hospital. He said that was like 7:30. We got his coworkers saying that they saw Don at work from 8:30 to 5:30. So 12:30 at the water hole, 1:33 prescription pickup. From 1:33 p.m., because the shopping was done in that time already, right? They drop off according to, and I'm not calling him H. Everyone already knows it's Hunter, and he's all over social media and done interviews. So Hunter was dropped off. Now Candace will say between 2 and 2:30 is what Candace says, right? Now I'm going to tell you why the half hour matters to me, and other people will probably say, oh, it doesn't matter. And hi, Sherry Cardwell. Hey, squids, sunshine. Yes, and yes, you would think, right? Any female member, Bambi, family members would, of course, teach the little girl how to be a girl, right? And to be safe and all of these things. So to me, I think that is crazy. Okay, pick up meds at 1:33 p.m. True, Hunter's sister says that Hunter got home at 2. That makes sense with picking the meds up at 1:33 p.m., getting back to Allie's at 2. Okay, so 2 o'clock, and we've Google mapped it, and other people who've been in the area can probably tell you, Google mapping it from Allie's driveway to Don and Candace's driveway is 25-minute drives. I think it was like 12 miles, babe? Something? No, maybe it wasn't 12 miles. We'll pull that up. I got to figure out how to pull that. Actually, I don't really want to put her address. I know it's out there, but it's a 25-minute drive. Okay? Now we know how they drive. So, but we'll just stick with 25 minutes, even though she probably got home. She could get home in 20. So dropping him off at 2, that last video of Summer says 3:09 p.m. and Candace says we were just down the road, less than 5 minutes from the house, right? Sonic and groceries had to be before that. So that had to be before that. Otherwise, that doesn't make sense that Hunter got dropped off. That's what I'll get to that, Angel. And I'm going to open panel in a little bit, but we'll get to that because, again, it doesn't add up to do that if they spent the hour shopping after. That would bring it to 1:33 p.m. unless they did some shopping before. We just don't know that. We have to go back and listen to, which I did not do in the last 2 days, exactly the order. I'll have to listen to Candace say it because she says that he got it wrong. And then I have to listen to how he says it. But who do we believe? I don't really know. So either way, from 3:09, from 2, if he was dropped off, like True says, at 2, that video is 3:09. Okay, so we got 3:09. And then Candace claims that's about 5 minutes from her driveway, less than 5 minutes. So we're going to add the 5 minutes. That puts it to 3:14 p.m. From, let's say he was dropped off at 2, from 2 to 3:14 is an hour and 15 minutes between Hunter's house and Candace's house. It doesn't take no hour and 14 minutes to get from Allie's house to Candace's house. What did she do after dropping Hunter off then? Right? Now let's go with 2:30. If they shopped an hour after 1:33, let's say that, right, Angel? Let's just go with 2:30. If he was dropped off, because Candace said between 2 or 2:30, but Hunter's sister says 2. So 2:33, again, the house is 25, they're 25 minutes apart, and that's driving normal. So we'll go with 2:30. Again, 2:30 to 3:14 is 44 minutes. She only needed half of that to get home. So what did she do with the other half, like the 25 minutes? To me, that might not matter to a lot of people, but that's 25 minutes stop. And there's no way she drove the speed limit. I don't believe that whatsoever. So she had between 25, 30-ish minutes before she even got home, unless that was the second time she left the house. What if she left the house at 3:09 to bring Hunter home? Because we have Grandis saying, now is she saying hun, like to Emma, calling Emma hun, or is she saying Hunter, Summer, and I planted a cactus? Or is she saying Hunter was there? I don't know. Either way you look at it, it don't take an hour and 14 minutes to go from Allie's and to her house. And it certainly doesn't take 44 minutes to get from Allie's house to her house. So there is either an hour and 14 minutes in between dropping Hunter off and being home because of that video where is Summer's arm up? It still, no, that video was 3:09, right? But that's just when it was uploaded. And if we're going to go with, well, that's just when it's uploaded. Now, hold on, there's like so much I'm trying to say and get out that it's probably not even going to make sense to a lot of people, and that's okay. I'll try to better like make videos with each thing I'm trying to say, make it more okay. Okay, so we have either an hour and 14 minutes in between, or we have 44 minutes. It doesn't take that long to get. It takes only, she would only need half that, but she would only need 25 minutes to get home driving the speed limit. Okay. Okay. Hey, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So can you guys see that? Can you see? June 15th at 6:06 p.m. This could be Summer or it could be somebody else's daughter. That is a purple dress right there. 6:06. June 15th, 6:06. Okay. The last video of Summer was 3:09, but again, well, supposedly that was taken June 15th. So we got now that picture at 6:06. 911 was called at 6:29. Hey, Bambi Shell, dazed and confused. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm just concerned about the time after they got home. So who do we listen to with that? Because if we're to believe this Ziggy V person, which that's for tomorrow's live, I'm sorry, whoever, I no disrespect to anyone who believes her, I do not believe her. I don't believe her one bit. I'll just tell you a little bit why. And it's because when she did that interview with CK, that interview came out after the text messages with Emma. So that's not anything new. She could have just watched Emma's thing and then, oh, I had a few conversations with grandma. I'm sorry, but I don't believe it because there's been things that TBI has told me not to share on my channel. So could you imagine if feds came to your house not once but twice and you are this witness that you're claiming to be? I'm telling you right now, if I was this witness, this big witness in this case, I'd want attorneys. My attorneys are going to tell me not to go all over YouTube and talk and blab all of this. Even if you don't have an attorney, ma'am, you do not go all over YouTube and say that because the feds would have told you that. Again, I'm looking at the wrong place. We have been told by TBI agents. Like I said, I took a long time showing the last call I had with Don, and that's I waited. I think it was a few weeks. I knew it didn't go anywhere, and so I shared it then. But I specifically asked, "Is this something that I should be sharing?" And with that and one other thing, they said we prefer you do not share that. You can't tell me then that this witness Ziggy V has not been told not to go all over YouTube. I don't buy that bullshit one bit, and it's no disrespect to the creators that do, but I don't believe Ziggy V, and there's another reason why. And well, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why, but that's I didn't want to do that tonight. But no, I don't buy that one bit. Or if you're telling the truth, you certainly aren't helping the case by blabbing all over to YouTube channels because I don't buy it for one bit. I know what I've been told with the little bits of scraps I've gotten from trying to help. And I've been told, don't share that. There's a few things that we have not shared, even still to this day. So no, I don't buy that. And just another clout chaser, in my opinion. Of course, in my opinion, that's all I can say. And also, the creator she went and first came out on is a creator who pays people for information and shit too. So there's no mistake in that. That's another thing. A lot of these people I've seen with my own eyes and been asked for money to speak. I don't pay people for interviews. Never had to give a cent to Dawn and Candace. You know, I did help her set up her Cash App, one of them, I guess. The one share just showed. Oh, do you want to see that picture again? Yeah. Yeah, Blonde Bunny. I do not I don't buy it. It just doesn't make sense because for surely she would have been told by the feds to stay off the internet if she's this big a witness. And if not by the feds, are you telling me that feds came and raided your house not once but twice? You got the paperwork to prove this. They took your computers. They took all this stuff from you and you didn't lawyer up? Okay. And if you did lawyer up, you're being told the exact same things that I would imagine that the feds would tell you. Don't go on YouTube and talk about this. Simple as that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the one. Yes, you did email me that. I didn't dox you, did I? Oh my gosh. Did I do? No, I don't think I doxed you. I think I made sure that there wasn't. But yeah, thank you. Because I did have that somewhere in my phone, but everything is buried. How many times have people gotten different opinions from a cop? They don't always say the same thing when giving advice. That is true. But in a case like this, no, I don't buy that. I don't care who buys it. That's their thing. That's fine. I don't care if you buy it and that's, I mean, I'm sorry, but on this platform, if I smell bullshit, I'm going to point it out. If I'm ever wrong, I will apologize, but no, I don't buy that. One little even hair on my body doesn't buy that. Not at all. Babe, can you come here? What do you make of this girl coming out and saying she's a witness to everything? The feds came to her computers and she's doing all these interviews.
Well, why is she coming up now?
Well, no, she came out like 5 months ago on Critical Case.
Oh.
But she got paid to do that. They can deny it all they want. I know how CK works.
I'm always leery whenever, like, if someone comes out and they have like bombshell information,
Yeah.
when they will only go to one YouTuber, I find that weird. Like, I would think, like, if I was somehow connected to a case and I had a bunch of info, I'd be going on everybody's just to help get the word out.
Here's the thing. They might have tried that here because here's what I think most of the time happens. A lot of viewers want to help. Not only do they want to help, they want to help. They want to be helpful like all of us. I hate to call us creators. I don't consider myself a creator. I just I guess technically I'm not really a reporter either, but I'd rather be called a reporter than a fucking creator. That's how I feel. I report the news that I think is important on this platform to say.
You're a web sleuth.
Yeah, okay, I'm a web sleuth. But I think certain people a bunch of people, everyone that could think of, reached out to who they could in this case, right? And then what do? They go to their favorite creator and say, oh my gosh, look I talked to Grandis. You know what I'm saying? And then it's up to that creator. Are they going to vet this or are they going to take it because it could do really well for their channel? It could bring them in some money. Mind you, CK did this on whatchamacallit that you pay every month. Patreon. Okay, that's again red freaking flags to me. So that was a whole big thing. Oh, tune in here, witness, da 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 da, da, right? Source, Grandis, blah blah blah. The problem is that the information this person gave to CK wasn't new. It was after Crime Stories Obsessed, aka Emma, put out all her text messages with Grandis. Then that went on CK. Now here's the thing: people like CK, who, in my opinion, are dangerous creators. You can't have a creator go around and threaten a victim, a mother of a son who committed suicide, but it's probably murder, and this mother, all these years later, is still fighting this. You do not go, and I'm sorry, I like Ray Andriacchio. In fact, it was just her birthday 2 days ago. Happy birthday, Ray. You do not go to someone whose son has passed away, suicide or murder. Whether you believe it's one or the other or not, you do not drag the mother who's fighting for her son and fighting for proper justice, what's in her heart and her head and what she knows as a mother of justice. You don't go and say, I am going to drag you. You don't go and threaten her and drag her and tell her she's a POS and all this. Oh, that's not a creator, folks. That's someone who loves the drama. People send their titties to Chris Watts for scoops and information on a case. That will never happen here. I don't care about getting information on any case that bad where I'm sending nudes of myself to inmates and suspects. Or am I dragging anybody's? There's one family we know that I do not like, and it's because they bring on themselves. I won't say it. Everyone already knows, but I still don't feel I drag them. So the one that comes for me and drags me, I've definitely gone back at. 100%. I don't feel bad for it for this day. Okay. But it's not the same thing. That's not a creator, folks. That's somebody who's only care about views and is willing to literally do the nastiest shit. You are hooking for content. When you're sending boobies and shit to inmates, you're hooking for content. That's what I'm calling you. You're a YouTube hooker.
I'd send my boobies to Dawn for scoop.
Yeah. Now I got Benny's song. What's it? Gynoplastia.
Sorry, I'm losing my voice a little bit.
But
my fever's gone down, by the way.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay. It is so twisted, Lori. So twisted and wrong. Hey, Mary. It's pathetic. It's disgusting, and it's not anything we will do here. I'm sorry. I don't care about bringing y'all a scoop that much to be doing that kind of stuff. No. Yeah. Hooking for content. That's a new thing. Hashtag hooking for content. Do you know when that picture of Summer was taken with Dawn that he said he had to pose for it? I do not love Jesus, but he said it was one of the last picture. It was the last picture he got with her. That's what he said. It's the last picture I got with her, and I had to pose for it. I don't know. I don't recall him saying a timeline when that happened. But you do see he's very red in the face. It looks like he was crying. Whose boobies you want to see? Critical case. Just ask Chris Watts. Sure, YouTube hooker. Yeah. I mean, I try Lady Hawk, but again, I'm not saying I'm always right either. I mean, if I get it wrong, I know I get it wrong. I do get it wrong. I have hurt people's feelings by being wrong, and I have apologized every time that's happened. And apologies maybe don't make it better, but apology, if you try your best not to do it again, like that's what a real apology is.
Yeah.
But if someone proves themselves that I'm wrong, I leave them alone. But I also feel like you can't come out here swinging like that without proving yourself. And part of the reason why is because I have to. I feel like I have to prove to you guys as much as I can, get as close to the actual, not a source of the source, but to the actual person, so I can better report for you guys. That's our, as a platform, I guess, creator. I have this platform. Lots of people have a platform. We're very, very lucky. Mine's not that big as other people's, and they make fun of me for that. But I am okay with that. I'm not going to lie and say I don't want my channel to grow. Of course I want that. People saying that are lying to you. They do not create a YouTube channel. Come on here and say things so no one listens. We want to be heard. Everyone who has a platform wants to be heard, and we want to be heard by as many people as we can get through to. And if other people are going to deny that shit, I know I'm not. I want as many people to hear me as possible. I don't care who believes me, and the ones that do believe me, great. But if I do by an accident put something wrong or I call someone out and it's a lie, I do come and tell all of you guys, I fucked up.
Yeah, me too.
And people drag me for it. Yeah, they get, oh, you're flip-flopper. No, it's not about flip-flopping. It's about doing, I can only do what makes me sleep good at night, what makes my heart feel better. And a lot of people aren't like that. Oh, you're not loyal to any one side. Well, I know what side I'm on for me. And if you're digging in cases, you don't always stay on the same side.
It's not supposed to be about sides.
It's not supposed to be about
answers.
It's supposed to be about answers. And so if you don't flip-flop, you aren't trying to find answers. That's the truth. I don't care what people say. That's the truth. Hey, country chick. And a lot of you say you like how I tell it how it is. And I know this is a personality that's not for everyone. I'm a very much love me or hate me type of personality, and I'm okay with that.
Yep.
Because the people that do join and follow along, in my opinion, have extremely open minds, and they're just going through this journey. We're all going through this journey together. We all want answers, and we have open minds. Doesn't matter, like he said, it shouldn't be about sides. It's about finding what's right. Flip-flopping just means not closed-minded. I say that all the time. Plus, many of us are girls, and we have that right to change our mind. Hey, got your YouTube family. So I think Kaya is in the lead, but I think we like Charlie.
Yeah, I like them both.
Mr. Sure voted for Charlie.
I actually did. Yeah, I voted Charlie. I like that.
So we're thinking Charlie Kai. So everybody wins. And I am sweating. I think, yeah.
Freezing.
You're freezing. I'm sweating. Oh. Shoot. I want to get deeper into each one of these things so that this makes better sense. And he wants me to make more videos. So I think each thing that I'm trying to break down to you guys would be better off in a short video and then live discussing it. Because again, it's so much. I'm even going, like, I texted everything to Benny yesterday and asking him, am I crazy or does this matter? But again, then we're thinking, I'll read you what I texted Benny.
Charlie Kai Jackson.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I mean, lives are great because we get to interact with everybody, but it's also if we have, like, say, 5 minutes of information we want to put out and it's like scattered throughout a 2-hour video, like that's.
Yeah, because I feel like when I see people, they're like, oh, did you watch this? It's here. You need to give me a timestamp because no way do I have time to watch just one creator's 3, 4, 5, 6 hour lives.
Yeah.
The only time I ever do that to you guys is if it's a Saturday night, I'm on some Red Bull and we're hanging out. It's Saturday night usually, and we're just studying together. I mean, but I don't like that either. I don't want to go through 3 hours of stuff. Nobody should, because if I had to do that, you guys, there's not enough time in the day for me to keep up on everything.
Oh no.
There's not. That's why I don't mean to be rude. I need a timestamp if you guys want me to look at something. I just can't do it. I'm on my phone already all day. I literally need a secretary because I can't get to the emails quick enough. And I'm trying to I have a thing for myself to try and reply to 10 emails every day. Or if, another thing, you guys, you'll send me things, which I love. I don't care. Like, please don't stop sending me things. But if you don't get a reply from me, it's because I promise you, I've opened up the same email from 20 to 30 other people. That's all the same thing. It's not that I'm ignoring anyone. And I do try to get back to creators right away who I know are digging into the things I'm interested in. I always look for them first. Hey, Julie. Don't think any of us want or can do that. No. I believe your connection to BK is toxic and damages your credibility. However, I believe your heart and intention are in the right place. Well, Dark Horse, that's your opinion, and that's okay.
At least you're respectful.
You're
though.
respectful about saying that, and so that's okay. Now, for me, I know people don't get it.
Darzilla wants to be your secretary.
You want to be my secretary? Okay. You got to move to Saskatchewan.
You have free room and board.
And it will have to be an apprentice where you don't get paid for
Yeah,
going
free
big.
room and board. And then you just,
Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, about Benny. I actually think that he is misunderstood, but he also again, I don't agree with everything he's done. He certainly hasn't agreed with everything I've done. But I think that, I know some people, they're divided. Benny is a personality like me. You hate him or you love him. But even the people who dislike him are watching him. You see what I'm saying? They're watching. So he's not losing there, in my opinion. That tells me he's doing something right.
he's like the Howard Stern of YouTube.
No, I am. Don't do that. I'm Howard Stern of YouTube.
You're that news lady. What's her name?
Oh, Nancy Grace.
Yeah.
Okay. What was I saying now?
Oh yeah, I got her distracted because she's got a thing for Howard Stern.
Why did you say that?
Because it's hilarious. The dude looks like his mom mated with an ostrich. I cracked myself up.
Okay. What was I saying?
You want to like Benny or hate
Oh,
him?
Benny. Okay. Well, that just got weird. I think that there is a place. Some people think he's harmful to cases, but if you think about it, all of us could be harmful to cases digging in the way we do. I don't know if I've helped or been harmful. I know that I've gone into this wanting to help. And I think that there's people like Benny needed. We needed to, people like Don, career criminals is what I would label him as. People like Don and Candace and that group of people aren't going to let as loose, be more free in their talking with law enforcement. Not retired law enforcement, not nothing. I knew that he was just going to yank their legs from here to wherever as much as possible. Look at how they treated us, and he knew all of our backgrounds. We have criminal records too, right? And he's still that careful with us. So I don't understand why some people dislike Benny but like me and is okay with me when I went in the same thing. I was invited there. I was this close to going there, but I did not. And Benny did. Some others did. And I, to be perfectly honest, am torn on if that's a good thing. Were people just ruining a crime scene? But we're all being like, to me, in my mind, it's a crime scene. However, I do have a belief that we need people that's like Benny or me to do what we've done, because we have to build these people, look at trashing people, doing these things. That got Benny in there where freaking Candace was in love with him, right? Do you know what I'm saying? And some people might think that's wrong or damaging to a case. And I'll be honest, I'm 50-50. I didn't feel it comfortable to go there to a crime scene, but that's me. And I didn't go. That was my choice, my decision. I'm also half glad that people did do that, or we wouldn't have half the information that we have now that everybody wants to have. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to go and do that by being a nun around these people. What they wanted, you heard Candace, sure, we want you in our group. Just, you have to be our friend. You have to do this. I know what they want from me. They want me to go and attack people to prove them. It's like initiation with these people. Is it right? No. Did it get Benny up close and personal with Candace and Dawn? Yeah, it did. And it gave us all another more inside. So did Kim and Allie, all these people that did that. So is it for me? No, not for me. Am I glad somebody did it? Yeah, I am, if I'm being honest. I am. There's people like Benny that's utilized for all different kinds of jobs. There's people like that that's needed. Think of what spies all around the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? It takes someone willing to go through the fire, which that's Benny, in my opinion. And I get he's not for everyone. I know I'm not for everyone. Maybe in a year from now, we might not be on good terms. I never know with people on YouTube. But the other thing is people are like, Benny apologized to you because he wants something from you. What did he need from me when he apologized? At that time, I'd already had my last call. I was emailing Dawn. But think about it. Honestly, think about it. Him apologizing when he did. What did he gain by apologizing to me then? I didn't have no more content or information or answers to anything than he did. In fact, he got more into it than I did. So I don't feel he had anything to gain off of apologizing to me. So I do wish people would stop with that. But I don't know. I mean,
well, yeah, he burned a lot of bridges with his theatrics and stuff. So like that's it's understandable. But I mean, you can not like one creator, but don't take it out on other creators that associate with him, because that's not fair.
And a lot of people here don't. I see a lot of you guys in Benny's chat. Yeah. And if you we all have bad days too, you guys. Look at, we are in morbid mode all day, every day. We deal with missing children, murder, parents that are taking their own children's lives. You cannot be, no, we have our bad days. We are going to act out, and you're gonna see that. You're not gonna see that with creators that aren't real though. But us real ones put it all out there. Even if we look like shit and we're being called crack whores, we're still, you guys are seeing it's draining. Look at us. I was telling Benny the other day, look at us 8-9 months ago in this, 7, 8, 9 months ago. And how it looked like our souls were being sucked from us, right? We all look better now that we've taken steps back, you know. Do you? And I think Benny is misunderstood. I think so too. That's just my opinion. You know, share what you gonna do when you can't make bank off of summer anymore. I don't make bank off of summer. I had a really good channel before covering summer wells, and I'll still have a good channel after summer wells. I don't make bank, actually. I probably make minimum wage. And I don't make it off of summer wells. I make it off of YouTube, because no matter what I come up here and do or say, YouTube's making money off of me. So YouTube offers me 45% of what they're making off of my back, my time. I'm going to take that. You're dumbass to not take that. Should I let YouTube just take the whole 100% when I'm offered 45% of my work, my time, my energy, my research? Nah. You won't ever make me feel bad for accepting a check through Google, through YouTube. Summer Wells doesn't pay me. Dawn Wells doesn't pay me. Candace Wells doesn't pay me. The Sandman doesn't pay me. Robin the Bread Lady doesn't pay me. The SDA Church doesn't pay me. Cotton Candy Boobs doesn't pay me.
You realize if no one was getting paid to do YouTube, there would be no YouTube?
There would be no YouTube.
Why would we spend hours and hours doing this stuff, buying cameras and microphones and computers? And
I pay $50 a month just for streaming live to you guys, so that's a better and clearer picture. Like, that's another thing. We invest more into the channels, and also I don't feel bad about making money on YouTube, because again, 2 people, Matt Gilbert and White Rabbit, I sent them screenshots and told them before I even knew, I knew Matt Gilbert was not monetized, right? I knew he wasn't monetized. And I told him, I just got to add on your channel. And if you look now, hold on. These idiots just makes me crazy.
That's one thing that really irks me is people saying you're just making money off summer wells, and no, we're making money off YouTube. And I've never made any bones about that. I want to do YouTube full time at some point. Travel around doing documentaries and interviewing people.
And I think that's okay to want that. I want to have a successful channel, or I never would have started one. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I want to also be credible on my platform. I realize I'm not always, but that's not on purpose. And when I catch it, we apologize. Except him with this SDA thing, which we'll talk about another day, but stupid. Here you go. Are you guys ready? Ads may appear on your uploaded videos even if you haven't monetized the videos yourself. So here is channels who are not monetized, and I've seen it myself now, folks, with two people I knew didn't even have 1,000 subs, nor did they have the watch time. I put in the time and work and effort to every month meet these marks that you have to get a paycheck from YouTube, Google, not Summer Wells, okay? But it's, if you Google it, does YouTube make money off of non-monetized channels? It's going to pop up. Yes, it does. And that just started within, I think, the last 2 years. They started doing that. It happened to White Rabbit before she was even able to monetize her channel. She had ads on, and so did Matt Gilbert. So if YouTube's going to make the money, again, off of you, are you smart by not accepting the 45% you're offered? 35 to 45%, all depending on the ads and the super chats. That, to me, in my opinion, is stupidity.
It is.
So you won't never make me feel bad for making the little bit that I do on YouTube, okay?
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
I wouldn't be able to keep up on my channel and do everything if I had another job. And by the way, I've been working. I've been taking care of people and working since I can remember. I was basically a mom at 5 years old, and I had my first paying job at 12 years old. So yeah, if it's time that I want to be my own boss, I'm going to do that. No one's going to stop me.
Yeah, that's just people being stupid.
And I need the time to be able to watch people. You see everything that's put out. If I went to work for 8 hours, I'm telling you, my channel, I wouldn't be able to report that. It wouldn't happen. I'm like 38. I have freaking health issues. He has health issues. Like, you see him, he's still carpenter. And
it's killing me.
It's killing him. And that's another reason. He has MS. I want to be home with him. I want to be able for him to stop killing himself as a carpenter, which, by the way, with someone with MS at 44 years old and still being a full-time carpenter, your doctor was pretty shocked at that, right? Yeah. So yeah, you guys aren't ever going to make me feel bad. I'm excited for when that day can happen and you see us doing the van life or whatever, truck life, bus life, traveling around and bringing you guys beautiful sights and Mr. and Mrs. Share all day, every day on the road with our kids. Chevy Chase craziness. That's what I want to bring to you guys, actually, and also report, because true crime, that is me. You sub Cotton Candy Boobs? Yeah, she wants to. You guys, drop your link because she needs, can't remember. She really wants to be able to make her community posts. And I think you need 500 subs for community posts.
Oh, God, you stink. You stepped in the cat litter or something.
Oh, I do.
What the hell?
It says you don't have a channel.
Well, if you go to the YouTube, go to the live chat in the YouTube side instead of StreamYard.
I don't see.
Go to, I'll show you.
Oh,
Go here.
oh, and just click on her. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, that's ridiculous. I was not subscribed. Probably because I knew you didn't have
No,
content.
it was me. I wasn't.
Oh, you're not.
subscribed, but I am
Mr. Share subscribe.
now.
How do I get her channel link now?
Do this.
Oh,
Oh, I think Punksy just beat us to it.
that's perfect. Make sure y'all repin that.
Con Candy Boobs is awesome.
Yeah, let's
love her.
try to get her as quickly as possible to 500 subs so she can start putting. She wants the community posts for now. I think she should put out content, but if she's happy with community posts, we'll start with that. How you feeling, babe?
Oh, okay. I just want to lay down for a little.
Okay, I'm gonna end this one shortly. Did I? You guys are awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Hey, Killer Family. Okay, now, okay. I was trying to read. Again, I have so much. I'm going to break it down into videos because it's so much. People aren't going to want to watch through this and try. What did Cher say? What did she have to say? So big. But I do want to bring to attention that if this is just the timestamps of how everything is uploaded, I don't know that we have like solid facts that Summer went missing on the 15th. Like I said, Mr. Cher thought, well, if she went missing before the 15th, that means everyone is in on it. Okay, then I think everyone's in on it because everybody's lying. Jody Sue's changed her story multiple times. Andrew's changed his story. Ali, everybody, like I said, everybody. Why are they lying when the truth should remain the same, right? So did she go missing before the 15th? I don't know. Did the Walgreens camera pick her up on the 15th on camera? I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that the TikTok video that has the timestamp, I don't know if that was pre-recorded and then uploaded. I don't know if we can tell that. I'm going to get Mr. Cher to look at everything and see if we can figure this out for sure. Or if it was just uploaded at that time on June the 15th. Same goes with that last video at 3:09 p.m. Is Summer's arm up? No. Okay. That's at 3:09, but when was that taken? We know it was uploaded at 3:09. And then again, there is that picture of there is, let me grab it. There's the picture that okay, hold on. Okay, so this picture 606 911 was called at 6:29. What is that? Brain fart. But again, that's when this was uploaded. When was this taken? I don't know. I mean, I can't say factually that that is Summer. I can't, right? Because we don't see a face. So factually, is that Summer? Can't say that. This was uploaded to her Facebook June 15th at 6:06. When did this picture get taken? I do not know. But it was posted 23 minutes before Summer was called in as missing. 23 minutes before Summer was called in missing. That's when it was uploaded. Don't know when it was taken, but I know when it was uploaded. So again, I don't know if I can even factually believe she went missing on June 15th, because the only people that could actually probably prove that, unless people are much better on computers than me, but would be law enforcement. Didn't Dawn say law enforcement cleared their phones from 3:30 on? High road less traveled than poor babies for sure. Before the 15th, the 606 pick is significant in my opinion. I think even let's say it was taken 3 days before it was uploaded, the timing of its uploading is definitely red flag. So I agree. And road less traveled, I've always had that opinion. Because of this reason, we don't know. I think the only thing we can know for sure is the Walgreens pharmacy drive-through video. And did they see in the back where Summer was? So she would have been in the middle, or at that time she was it wouldn't be. So she would have been behind the driver, or was she in the middle? Either way, I don't think that the cameras would pick it up. We could for funsies. I'm going to call my old, no, I can't call my old Walgreens. I could call the other one that my manager ended up taking. I am going to I'm just going to call a Walgreens pharmacy and ask, like, what can you see the back seat of a car on the cameras? I mean, I don't know how else to get the answer to that, but just ask someone that knows, right? Too short is what I'm thinking too. Yeah. Awesome, Benny B. Yeah, everyone subscribe so she can start posting her community posts that she wants to do, because I'm excited for that. You believe in the middle? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So what I'm going to do is, because my brain is all over the place, but like I said, this is just brainstorming, and I wanted to get to you guys, like, what's been running through my mind the last 48 hours here because of what everyone's putting out. Now the Michelle situation, I'll do more of that tomorrow, because I replayed through that. I 100% think that was staged. Again, if you just even hear what Michelle says herself, she was asked by Ziggy, which I think was the sign to lead into what was about to happen. I think when Michelle said, "Oh, I don't know, they don't tell me anything," and then all of a sudden was, "Oh, but he told me to say this on your channel, Ziggy." You know what I'm saying? First, you just said you don't know anything because they don't tell you nothing. And in 30 seconds, that turned to you were giving a verbal statement on behalf of Ronnie Lawson. So is Ronnie Lawson asking you to say things on YouTube and making statements for him? Or are they not telling you anything? Like, which is it? I don't know, but we'll get more into that. Again, we all know that's bullshit, but I actually don't even think that it was the same Michelle. Again, she forgot that she was talking. I know for me, if I was talking to someone who claimed that they text and are that friendly, that they were texting in the middle of the night, right? Michelle and Ronnie Lawson laughing about me, right? They were laughing and making fun of me at 1 o'clock in the morning, midnight, whatever. Do you think Ronnie Lawson's really taking time out to make fun of me? No, I don't know. I do not buy that one bit. Again, no, just no freaking way at all. Oh, he has the TV on. Yeah, he is. Let me grab him really quick. And Chubbs is up here too. Hi, come here. He went back downstairs. I went outside holding him because he was bringing this black cat around to get food, and I see her out across the street sometimes running around. I saw her out there running around today because we went to get him some NyQuil and Gatorade and stuff. And so I carried him out there and I was like, you see her? She's over there. I think it's a her. I don't know. I think they're always a her though. Remember, I thought Chubbs was a pregnant girl. I don't know which time about Chris you see. Hi, Faraway Eyes. That boy's needy. Yeah, because he's still got his balls and it's that time of year. So he's very loud and just meows all the time. We did catch him spraying on the cat toy. So he's like, no. So we keep washing it. But June 7th, he's going to get his balls taken off. So the Walgreens would depend if it was at the window or the second lane. Oh, that is a good point because they do have that other lane with the tube in there. And then they would only for sure see Candace. I'm pretty sure. But I am going to call and ask them what they can see. Of course, they can't give me information. When was Candace there? Did you see Summer? That's not going to be my question. I'll actually record the call for y'all so we can learn and see. I know what it used to be, but we're going back. I stopped that job when my son's 14. I was working there. So we're going back at least like 17 years, guys. So definitely the systems have changed between then and now. So we will see cat hair flying everywhere. But I'm going to go snuggle with the mister and watch some TV and make sure he's got Gatorade and not getting a high temp. He went from like 97 to 102 hours. But he said it went back down now. He took Tylenol and ibuprofen. So he'll probably take some NyQuil in like 45 minutes or so. But I'm going to be back on tomorrow. And I am going to try and, like I said, this was just brainstorming. I knew it was going to be all over the place. I just wanted to really like tell you guys what's going on in my head and what I'm really trying to. And it's been done. I'm sure other creators have already probably done this. I really don't know. But if they are, I'm going to be watching their stuff because I want to know. I want to know, like, and again, with the early afternoon, evening, do you guys remember WJHL had to get rid of one of the reporters? Do you not remember they even got the date wrong? Do you guys remember? I think that's been deleted, but they had to correct themselves multiple times. They fucked up on even the date Summer got gone. And I'm like, holy shit. A lot of you guys know that. But some of you might not. So I'll find it. And I will break these down into short, I can get my thoughts better organized and separate them into videos for you guys. So it'll make more sense and no one has to sit through a babbling live of or an hour to, what is Cher saying? Okay, she's all over the place. I know I'm all over the place. But again, we're going to be digging a little bit more into that Michelle situation. Also, I have made reports to government officials about people speaking on behalf and claiming that they are speaking to the boys or even actually stalking the Wells boys. That's dangerous. I don't like that. Those boys, in my opinion, if there is people stalking them, they're either liars or they're telling the truth and putting these kids in danger. And I'm not gonna sit back and wait and find out which one it is. I think you're a liar, but I'm also not going to play with the safety of children like this because, again, I was kidnapped several times. Y'all heard this from my own father who admitted to being one of the people who kidnapped me once. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I had to go through. I know being hidden in basements sometimes, turning the lights off, everyone be quiet because, like when you're really little, sometimes you don't understand everything that's going on. But when you're being hidden in the basement and you're told, you're going to, someone's trying to find you guys. When you're younger, you don't really understand. As you get older, you're like, oh shit, they were trying to come and kidnap us. And my mom I helped my mom kidnap us a couple times on visits, public visits. There's a reason why these people don't even have visits, which is bizarre to me. That's crazy to me. Again, I want to repeat, people with children, let's go John Benet Ramsey. John Benet was found murdered in her own home. Did they take her brother from the parents? No, they did not. Other families of missing children who have other children, do the other kids get taken away because the one child went missing? No, they do not. No. So to say that they've been taken into custody or CPS and in foster homes because Summer went missing, that's not all why. And it's not just because she turned her back for 2 minutes and she got gone. It's more than just neglecting for 10 minutes. That I'm sorry, there's hella abuse here for there not to even be in-person visits. I was almost murdered multiple times. I had in-person visits, so I can't put my mind this. Whatever happened to these boys is super bad. Or she's not doing her, if she's offered the in-person visits and she's not taking them, like there's a problem here, guys. There's so much, again, we have gone over in the last 11 and a half months, but we have to revisit. Let's revisit again. I repeat, everything that we have as documents that we are all calling factual documents and trying to make a timeline out of, I don't think we can really make a timeline out of it. Everybody's statements has changed, and the pictures and videos that are posted are merely upload timestamps. I don't know what we're going to do from here to try and nail down, because a timeline for June 15th to me is going before June 15th. We got to go back before June 15th. And to be honest, whatever happened this summer, as many have said, this goes back to October or September. No, this goes back to, I want to say September. And no fucking way everyone drove to New York in 2 different carloads, by the way, went to a freaking storage unit and then drove all the way back to New York either. I'm not buying that shit. And you guys should make sure you check out Killer Look's TikTok. I think he posts stuff on his channel too, but I don't know if the picture he showed is legit or not. But anyways, it got me thinking they got a U-Haul, right? He showed a picture. I don't know if it is. It's a U-Haul with a freaking red truck in the back of it. Do we even think about that? I never even thought about that. You don't buy that either? No. I thought for sure I heard H's sister or girlfriend said the swimming video was taken 2 weeks before. Wow. Well, again, this perfect reason why we need to dig back into all of this, because there is pictures of them, which I think is a couple weeks before Summer got gone, and they're all at the watering hole together. Allie and everyone too. You know, Leslie, Allie, they're all there, all having a good time together. And we know that the West boys were reported missing the one day, and they went, was it a year? I believe. I didn't really get into that case, so forgive me if I'm wrong. But we find out a year later, they've actually been missing for 3 years, or they were passed away for 3 years prior. Was it 3 years? Again, I don't know that case well, but I want to say it was 3 years. It is very possible, in my opinion, allegedly, that, in my opinion, I believe it's possible Summer went missing or was taken or sold off or stolen or whatever prior to the disappearance. With that belief, absolutely, Dawn and Candace and Grandis, no. 3 months earlier. 3 months. That's still sick shit. So it's possible because, again, unless Walgreens picked up Summer on June 15th on the camera, picking up the prescription, we do not have actual factual evidence. Because I repeat, the TikTok video was not alive. It had filters on it and everything, so that was uploaded. So 12:33, we don't even know for sure when it was taken because that was uploaded and had filters added to it, whatever, and songs and all that. So we don't know when that was really taken. Maybe it was taken an hour before it was posted. I don't know. Either way, it fucks up the timeline. Grandma's nap. She didn't even go to the water hole. Like, everything is really messed up. the video at 3:09. Again, that was supposed to be a picture, she says, but it was a video. Okay. So again, that wasn't something that went live. So the timestamp is when they went live, right? She meant to take a picture, but went on the video. So again, when we see that timestamp, we're seeing it at the upload time. So 3:09, that's probably not right. And then we got that picture, which I do think that picture really is a key, because even if it was taken before, like we have said, the uploading time sure is too coincidental, I'll say, for my liking, because I don't believe in coincidences that big, and everybody is lying. So it does make me believe it's possible. Again, uploaded on Facebook. We don't know when this was taken, but it was definitely uploaded 23 minutes before the 911 call, June 15th at 6:06 p.m. So even if this was taken a week before, again, I cannot factually say that this is Summer, because it very well could not be. I don't know. There's no face to the child, just an arm in a purple dress. Hi, sweetheart. Come here. Come here. Come this way. Oh. So 23 minutes before the 911 call at 6:29 p.m. Is this picture uploaded. So again, nothing is a factual time. I don't know how we're going to go about this timeline with not having factual upload times and timestamps. Unless somebody has those and I'm missing it, I'm not in the loop. I'm not in the loop with it. So if anyone does have legit, Angel Talks Too Fast can probably actually good at doing that, because I know she's done that before. But these timestamps are just upload times, guys. We all know that, right? So I don't know how we go about making a timeline with stuff we can't prove factually anymore. It's very discouraging, and I'm sorry if I'm discouraging people, but I'm just thinking out loud, brainstorming like it's labeled, and these are my thoughts. And I'm definitely open to what you guys are thinking and your opinions. So Mr. Sheriff, if he's feeling up to it, he is going to do his coffee live tomorrow morning. He might be a little bit later to do it, but I'm going to go live after him. And like I said, when he's feeling a little bit better, he'll help me get these videos to make sense. And I'll try to get them into short, like 5-minute videos, each thing that I'm talking about. So no one has to sit through me just gabbing and just brainstorming, and I can be a little more organized with it. When did that truck get stuck that Dawn talked about? Now, the time on that changes so much, because remember he said, he actually told me at one point it was like 3:30 in the morning or 4:30 in the morning. And we're like, what the freak? But it's not. It's like daylight out. Was she LH? Yes, our cat is loud. I would still be camped out in the bushes if my children just got gone. Oh, ain't that right, Zena? Absolutely. Parked at the police station. Hello, bring. What'd you do today? Where's my daughter? What's new? Multiple times a day, not just once. Like I said, they'd be so fucking annoyed of me. They like, I don't even know. But I would be, like you said, camped out at the sheriff's office or wherever I gotta be. I don't even know. But I would be bothering everybody all day long. Even still, it's been technically less than a year. Less than a year to me. This seems like a long time, but also it seems like it's flown by, right? So to me, it's not a lot of time. I don't feel like I could just be okay. And she was never really mourning, was she? We never really saw her actually ever really mourn the loss. Doesn't have to be the passing, because we don't know that for sure, right? We don't know factually if Summer is alive or not alive. But even to be missing There should be some kind of mourning going on. You wouldn't have to tell me or coach me how to plead for my kid back. I'll tell you that right now. That's for sure. Sonic had summer CCTV do a little talk in person with manager and staff from 15th. Summer was alert and well talking to staff. Has the staff come out and done a public? Did she have them on? Is it recorded? Because I've never seen that or heard that, and I honestly don't think they'd be allowed to do that. So if it's just listening to someone say, oh, I talked to this person, I'll call them too, then I'll record it and see. But at the same time, I don't know if they are even to meet this. I don't know if they're allowed to be giving that information. I don't know. You see, I just don't know. That is interesting. I definitely want to check it out, but I just don't know. Oh, yeah, you can tell. Yeah. But, we did look at that Casey. I can't even remember. I want to say it's Casey. Do you remember that guy? The fiance in the Heidi case. The J for Justice covered it all the time and actually had breaking information on her channel live. When her fiance was taken, they thought, someone did something, but someone actually kidnapped her and cut her baby out. And yeah, anyway, everyone was saying her fiance was guilty. He was acting just like Chris Watson. Turns out he's innocent, and it was not him at all. So I do feel bad. Like, I do think about that a lot because I'm like, what if we were wrong here? Not everyone acts the same, right? But they just don't act right no matter what. I don't even like Dr. Phil, and he's even saying you at least have guilty knowledge. Everyone, I think, can agree to that. They sure don't act like they're innocent of everything. They sure act like they're guilty of something. Or why are we hiding phones and throwing them in lakes and not cooperating with law enforcement, not calling them every day? We heard Grandma say, well, what did Bianca say? How often do you talk to law enforcement and check on Summer's case? Oh, well, they don't ever call us. We had to call them when the YouTubers were trespassing. That to me is wild. Let's say Candace is a horrible mom and doesn't call and check on her daughter. Okay, we know that. Why isn't Grandma? Grandma is no better than Candace. That's for damn sure. If I was a grandma and my granddaughter went missing, it'd be exactly the same as if my daughter went missing. There'd be no difference. I'd be acting exactly the same. As I don't understand it at all. And I'm going to start actually getting angry about it. But again, I just wanted to brainstorm with you guys and let you know what's going through my mind and what I want to really nail down better. And I honestly don't know if that is possible. And I'm sorry. I don't have nothing new to report to you right now on Summer. I really, really wish that not just I did. I wish we all did. I wish we all had something to report to you, something to tell you, something hopeful, something useful. But right now we don't. And unfortunately, I think I just made even the timeline we've all had for 11 and a half months non-useful because I want the actual timestamps when these videos and pictures was made. I want to see the CCTV, whatever, from Sonic then. You know what I'm saying? I'm to the point where I'm so jaded, I'll believe it when I see it with my own eyes. Until then, everybody's just doing this. And I don't know who to believe anymore. I really just don't. I believe my damn self, and even I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Candace came from Granada as well. Ain't that the truth? Well, thank you, Zena. I was going to do open panel tonight. I'll save that for tomorrow. Mr. Scherer is planning on doing his coffee in the morning. It might not be as early as 10. He might do it an hour later, which is okay. But I'm going to do a live after his. And I want it to be open panel because I want to open it up to discuss this with you guys. I'm just not feeling it tonight. But we'll do part 2 to this. I'll set it up tonight for early tomorrow afternoon. And open up the panel. I pay for StreamYard so we can have up to 10 people up here and we can all brainstorm together. Help me make sense of this if any of us can, because none of us are law enforcement, but these are things that were going through my mind, so I wanted to share. Thank you. I can't remember who gave the super chat earlier. Thank you for that. To all my members, thank you for becoming a member. I'll try to post more in the next couple days there. I'm terrible with that. I'm so sorry. And to all my mods, thank you for keeping the platform a safe place, an open place, and welcoming place, even to those that aren't liked by everyone. Before I go, though, let me know. You guys would be interested in seeing a chit chat, a coffee with Bullhorn Buddy and me and Mr. Share? I think that'd be good. I mean, I like some of her stuff. I don't like some of her stuff. And that's how every creator is. That's not an insult. That's everyone. I don't even like all my stuff. That's the truth. I don't think any creators can actually be happy with everything they put out, because I know I'm certainly not happy. I do get discouraged. I'm like, I don't even want to go. I don't want to go live. I don't want to make a video. I don't want to do it because it's my anxiety. Like, yes. Bye, Yanni. You're not feeling great either, Squids? Get some rest, get some Gatorade tomorrow, and feel better. It's got to be something going around. Mountain Mama. I hope you guys all have a good evening, and I hope anyone who doesn't feel well gets better soon. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Love y'all. Thanks for hanging and listening to my craziness.